Welcome back to Reacting. Let's get straight into it. I literally I unfollowed the NFL. Every football page or whatever, I unfollowed them on the gram so I wouldn't. But what the heck? 45-minute long? We skip through this. But I've unfollowed everything. Just so I can react to this for y'all. This is the draft, and like I said, man, the NFL. This is my bread and butter of my channel. Football is my favorite sport. So let's get into it, man. Obviously, Caleb Williams gotta go number one. Like, there's no.
With the first pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams.
Yeah, he's gotta go. They get him a quarterback.
Southern California.
They traded the Williams.
There he is, a Detroit cheer for Caleb
They
Williams,
traded the Williams, man.
hugging his
Fields.
family, and he is the first overall pick in the NFL draft.
That suit
Kid
is
who
different.
went from
The zipper.
Oklahoma to USC when his coach Lincoln Riley went there. Followed him to USC, immediately won a Heisman Trophy this past year. Wasn't the way he wanted it to go in terms of wins and losses and things of that nature, but his talent is undeniable.
I like it, but don't at the same
he's
time.
about
I
to
don't
put
know,
a
yo.
Bears hat on
I
and
don't know. I like
introduce
it, but don't at
himself
the same time.
to the world and head to Michigan Avenue.
He might not have ran a 40 in Indy, but he's running one here. I mean, he is flying up there. He's excited to get this journey started.
When you see all the things that come with Caleb Williams, people have talked
the hell
about
on,
the
bro?
nail polish and the flair that he, the way
hell
that
on?
he dresses, and he made so much money in NIL. I can tell you from experience, this guy has a competitive fire in his eyes. And ever since I talked with him as a true freshman when he was at
crazy
Oklahoma,
'cause
this is what he has been dreaming of. Not
He
only
just got Fields like when did Fields get drafted? Was it 2021? They took Fields. Dang, bro! I don't even know
this moment,
that's crazy.
but being the number one pick, this has
think
been
Williams-
his goal.
Williams is a
He
better
wants to go to
passer.
an organization, and as he told me, change
He's
the
a
culture.
good
He
arm.
wants to be that
I
engine
think
for the
Fields is
Chicago
more of a
Bears.
Playmaker, I think he's more of a playmaker.
The name Johnny Lujack at all?
But
Johnny Lujack was the last great quarterback. Excuse me, Sid Luckman. That's the name. The last great quarterback the Bears had that was consistent. Sid Luckman. You got to go
It's like-
back a
seems like
long
you
way
can
for
unzip
that.
the
They
jacket.
thought
That's
they had it in
kinda
Jim
interesting.
McMahon. It didn't happen except for one season when they won the
it's a
Super
cool jacket,
Bowl.
though. I'm
They
missing
thought
it.
they were
Around him, more negative attention,
Yeah,
and he
they
was
called
so
her for the Super
steely
Bowl. I mean, he had
focused.
the
He
same
did not
idea
get
when they got
sidetracked.
Fields,
It didn't
but-
even bother him. He just powered right through it. Kind of ironic that his career begins getting booed by 150,000 people here in Detroit. He wasn't,
they
he
are
wasn't very
Detroit,
bothered
that's
by
right.
it.
He'll get booed in Detroit often in his career.
That's
Just
true.
trying, he might as well get used to it.
And of course, it'll be up to him to quiet the crowd, as Bears fans are hoping that he will
I mean,
do.
like I said, he's
is in
obviously
fact
first overall pick
the
for a
number
reason.
one overall
You know,
pick,
most-
and he is headed to
42
Chicago.
He's
pass
taking on
touchdowns.
some
Ooh,
water
42
with
touchdowns in
his
the air.
personality or whatever. I like
Yeah,
it. I like what I
he's a
just saw
baller.
from
He's a baller.
him. I like
He's
the energy
definitely
he
a
brings
baller.
to the table. And you gotta have to remember something here. He is a creative playmaker. It
He's a
says it
baller,
right
bro.
there. He's twitchy. He's the home run hitter.
He's a baller.
But what you're looking at with Caleb
I
Williams
haven't really
is he
seen
has
much of his
the
his,
dramatic
I didn't watch
ability
many
to
of
be
his
a
games, but, like, you
playmaker
can
inside
see
the pocket
on the
and a
highlights he
playmaker
has,
outside
like,
the
he
pocket.
got, like,
He puts
he got
nice air
skill.
under the deep
No,
ball,
he
as you
got
see
skill.
right here. That deep touch is something that sets him apart. The
And he
elite
can- and
arm
he can
talent,
run,
the
too.
ability
Like, he's
to
not a
throw across the
scrub.
body. That's
Like,
usually
he's
not
not-
going to
look
be
at that.
something a quarterback coach likes a
the
lot,
left
but he
side,
can get
come
away
on,
with
bro.
it. He's got the ability to reset
Yeah,
on
that's
the
a really,
move
like,
and
that's-
create a new pocket
come on,
outside
bro.
or just fling it while
can
he's on the
run.
move, throwing left and
Come on,
right.
bro. Like,
And then finally,
this is
his
in Oklahoma,
ability
I
as a
think.
dynamic runner. It says right here, and I happen to agree with
Yeah,
this,
like I said, like,
his
he's-
ability, Bucky,
Yeah.
to not just
Justin
win
Fields,
inside
he's
the
nice.
pocket,
He can-
but
he
to
can
get
run.
outside of the pocket and make big plays
Alright, I gotta
happen
skip some of
is
this.
something that really sets him.
I didn't see who was second. No, I can't. No way they
Washington.
picked him second.
Tonight.
With the second pick in the
They picked
2024
Daniel second.
NFL
Daniel
Draft,
second. They said
the
Daniel.
Washington Commanders select Jaden Daniels,
Wait a second. Hold on. Who's your quarterback right now?
LSU.
So it is.
Whoa! Okay, listen. I didn't see this coming at all. I didn't think he was going towards the mid rounds. Not gonna lie. But then right here, it's just 5 quarterbacks drafted. That ruined it for me. Honestly, that just ruined it for me. But dang, bro, number 2 over Marvin Harrison. What? What? Whoa!
Is the reigning Heisman Trophy winner. Second out of the green room after his predecessor winning that award. Jaden
And
Daniels.
I remember I was a freshman in high school when I first seen him play. What's the other school he was at? I forgot what it was called. I'm like, this dude is skinny. He's a slim reaper for real. He's skinny as hell. But, hey,
It's the choice of the Washington
top two
Commanders,
pick.
DJ.
This has just gone from an unwatchable offensive product to must-see TV. When you put this playmaker at the helm of this offense, going to be led now by Cliff Kingsbury.
What?
He did this the hard way, guys. This was not someone who just jumped on the scene in college football and took college football by storm. He earned his way. He got better. He changed schools. You talk to the folks at LSU, first one in, 5 o'clock in the morning. He's bringing wide receivers in there.
Yo,
using the virtual
I
reality.
think he was number 2. Hey, congrats to him,
to
bro.
be able to
Congrats
study
to him.
coverages,
Congrats to
study
him.
route combinations.
Congrats to
All
him.
of that hard work culminates in a Heisman Trophy, and now he's the second pick of the draft.
Wow.
What I love about Jaden Daniels is that path that you just spoke about. I covered him when he was at Arizona State, and there was so much optimism and hope for Herm Edwards, you remember, and that staff. And then all of a sudden, COVID kind of derailed that program. That the Pac-12 did not deal with COVID very well. They had a half season. Their
I
team
can't
fell
believe
way
number
short of expectations.
I'm honestly surprised. Number 2. Like like I said, I seen him play with I seen him in college. He can run. He can run
Daniels
too
is a
now.
legit 207,
But he is
210,
little.
and has a chance to add more weight and be smarter about how he runs the football.
Highest drafted quarterback by this franchise since they took another Heisman Trophy winner. Second overall in the draft in 2012, Robert Griffin III. As you can see, Kaylee Hartung is about to, well,
Look at that. Look at the ice.
dancing, I
Look
guess,
at the
off
ice.
camera.
That's
Kaylee
sparkle.
Hartung
Woo!
is standing by
Look at
right
the
now
ice.
with Jaden
Look at that
Daniels, the
shine.
newest Washington Commander.
Hey, and that's a nice suit too now.
As Jaden Daniels makes that walk out
That's a
onto the
nice suit now.
stage, another outburst
Wow,
of emotion
man.
and big hug and dap up with
Nah, but
Think about Jay Daniels.
but he
Lance
really
alluded to it.
really
It is rare that
nice.
you find a guy who has A+ arm talent and A+ running skills. But Jaden Daniels is a bit of a unicorn at the position. 12,000 plus pass
Over
yards,
92.
3,000 plus
Yeah, this
rush
is what I watched
yards.
when I was a
And what
kid.
I
Like, I
love
was a
about him
freshman
is
in
the
high
steady
school. I remember seeing
progression
this.
that he
He's
made
nice.
from his
He
time
really-
at Arizona State through his time at LSU. Touch, accuracy, timing, he displays that, consistently drops the ball down the bucket on those deep throws. Has the vision where he can throw with anticipation and timing. We saw it time and time again during his
Right
tenure
there.
at LSU. Yes, he has some talented playmakers around him, but he might have been the biggest playmaker on that offense. Being able to break the pocket, he can create
And he can run.
impromptu runs, design quarterback runs.
Yeah,
he
Caleb
has all
Williams and
that,
him both look
but
like-
also the ability to really just
They have the
stay in
same
the pocket
almost
and make
skill
those
set.
plays.
I would say I
This
feel like
is the new
McDaniel
school
or not
quarterback,
Daniels
the
is faster than him running
quarterback
wise,
that we're seeing, where it's a dynamic
And Caleb
athlete
Williams is,
that also
better
is a
arm
refined
talent,
pocket passer.
but they're both-
Excited to see what Jaden Daniels does in Washington.
I think the thing
They're
that
both
really
dogs.
stands out to me is
On
you
the
look at the
run, look at
footwork,
that
and it's
perfect
important.
pass on
I mean,
the
he's really
run.
worked on it, and you'll
Oh
notice
yeah, that's nice, bro. Hey, let's move on to the next person. I don't want to. Okay, there we go. I don't want to keep watching it.
Latest New England Patriot is.
Bro, not Marvin Harrison. Please, Marvin
With the
Harrison.
third pick in
But
the
they need a quarterback though, because they traded away Mac Jones, right?
2024 NFL
Okay.
Draft, the New
Please get a
England
quarterback.
Patriots
Get
select
not Marvin Harrison.
Drake May,
Okay, yes.
quarterback.
No, if
North
Marvin
Carolina.
Harrison went to the Patriots, bro, I couldn't cheer for him.
So it is the
I couldn't.
21-year-old from North Carolina that is going to New
right.
England. As we all
All right.
know, in 2021, the last time we saw 3 quarterbacks taken in a row to start a draft like tonight, the Patriots chose Mac Jones 15th overall in that draft. An excellent rookie season for him. He did appear in the Pro Bowl that year. The next 2 years devolved. He is now in the Jacksonville
Honestly,
Jaguar
honestly,
quarterback
it's
room,
film,
backing up Trevor
I'm trying to
Lawrence,
speak to
meaning
some of y'all. That's a lot.
this is Drake May's future in New England, the kid from North Carolina.
He's got guts.
I don't really
Now,
know
the
much
other
about.
thing
I
that
know
really
he's a good
stands out when
quarterback.
you look at
I've
Drake
read
May
all
is
the reports.
he's fearless now.
That's
He's
a good
got
ball. I've
guts.
seen all
now,
the-
as Bucky
all the
mentioned,
reports
sometimes
about
that
it. I
turns
haven't
into
watched any
mistakes, and he's
film
got to
much.
get that under
You
control.
see
But
spread
you'd
off,
rather
that's
say
right
woe
here.
than go, as they say
Fade
about a
route.
quarterback. And he's
Money
got plenty
throw,
of go.
like, come
He's
on,
got
bro,
good
that's
touch
clean.
and accuracy
Pressure.
on the ball, on the throws into the end zone. I think that's something he really
On the
needs
run,
to
good
work
throw.
on the short stuff, not throwing 100 miles an hour.
Can he
But
run?
he's also a creative player.
Left
He's a
hand.
guy that when he gets outside of the pocket,
And
he
took a
is
hit.
physical as a
Hey,
runner, but he's
that's
not
good.
afraid to try to find
Can he run?
a creative
Okay.
avenue to get the ball
So
out.
these NFL
I just
athletes,
mentioned the
these are athletes, they
mobility.
can run.
I mean, it's a
They're
big
all
part of
athletes.
who
They're
you
not
have
like,
to be in
you know,
today's
they're not
NFL.
all
You've
gonna
got
run
to
4.4,
be
but they're
mobile enough
athletes, so
to not
that
be a
makes sense,
statue,
okay.
to make teams
And he
recognize
just
that they're
fits that
going
kind
to
of-
get hurt if
He
they blitz
fits
you and
that
they
kind
miss.
of like
In the
standard.
2024
Chargers are already a minute and a half into their clock.
If it comes
He kind
together
of
with
fits
the
that.
talent and the
Wait,
traits.
hold on, Cardinals.
The Chargers are already a minute and a half.
Cardinals. Look. Marvin Harrison, bro. I just want him to be successful. I want him to go somewhere. I want the Browns to get. We should have, bro. The Browns traded all their picks away for Deshaun Watson, bro. Gosh, I want Marvin Harrison. I want him on our squad so bad, bro.
With the 4th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Marvin Harrison Jr.
Let's go, baby! Oh! Hey,
well,
top 5. Maserati Marv
here in the Motor City,
taking over the family
Marvin
business.
Harrison Jr., one
Oh
of the
my
more talented quarterbacks ever at Ohio
Get
State.
Ryan out of there, bro. Get out of there.
Day,
He can't be Michigan.
as he makes his way out here on a draft night to go to Arizona and become the prime target for Kyler Murray
like I said,
in
bro.
the NFC West.
I'm all for trading down and getting depth, but I'm more into getting dudes. You have your depth, I'll take my dudes.
Like I said, this is one of the best prospects you'll ever see come out of college, bro. And let's not forget, he's also 6'4".
He's a big receiver. Playmaker. They need blue chip difference makers on this roster for the Arizona Cardinals. There aren't many. And Kyler Murray is grinning from ear to ear. He has a #1 wide receiver, and not 2 years from now, 3 years from now. This is a #1 wide receiver this year. He's going to be ready to roll right when he gets on the field.
On the whiteboard, it's X's and O's, right, Joel?
That's right.
This is an X that comes to life and is an X factor. And Kyler Murray has to have this guy in order to get this offense going.
Wow, that's crazy,
the organization
bro.
said Kyler Murray's on.
Yo, could you imagine? Yo, see, this is why I'm like sad right now, bro. I'm happy and sad at the same time because this has been the goal of mine since I was a kid, bro. 8 years old playing football, mini league football. My goal is to get to the league, bro. And obviously, it's not gonna happen this way. I'm not gonna get drafted. I'm not gonna go first round. I'm not getting drafted. That's not gonna happen, obviously. But dang, bro, it's just seeing this, bro, and seeing other high school kids right here, like meeting. It's just so cool, bro. Cool experience, man. This is congrats to him and his family.
Give
bro.
him some people.
That's so
they
tough,
give him
bro.
a chance to make those
Top
plays.
5
Marvin
pick,
Harrison does it. By the way,
#1
he didn't run
receiver,
the 40. He didn't do the combine.
#1
Why?
player. That's not a
He was
quarterback
training
in
to
the
be a
draft.
football player.
That's exactly right, and that's what he is.
That means
Let me
more,
take
bro.
you guys back a couple of years. You guys all know how many Ohio State games that Gus and I call, right? I mean,
all of them. I think you
No,
did all of them.
I think you missed the Youngstown State game.
That's
Let
you know.
me see his film though. I watched Ohio State games because I'm an Ohio State
We
fan.
do our best, CD.
You know,
There's
so we
no
got
doubt.
some
You've been
Ohio
throughout the
State receivers
Maserati,
that
Rich. You know, so
That's a shout out.
You've been listening. That's
By
right.
the way, Gus is from the D.
Guys, 3 years ago, he's a true freshman that's having a hard time breaking into the wide receiver room because it's Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson,
crowded.
and Jackson Smith and Jigba. And I would ask those guys amongst the three of them, hey, who's the best among the three of you? And they would all look at me and say, oh, no. He's the best one. Marvin Harrison Jr., who wasn't even on the field yet. He proved it in that Rose Bowl, you remember, against Utah as a true freshman. And he's been the best receiver in college football ever since.
The highest drafted wide receiver for Arizona since drafting Larry Fitzgerald third overall in 2004.
That is
Welcome to
crazy.
Prime.
The thing that you like about Marvin Harrison Jr. is he can work all 3 levels as well. So there's really nothing that he can't do.
He's not, bro. He's nice.
He's not a solid player,
But this
he's
is,
a
bro.
player to
Oh,
me
come
that
on,
this pick,
bro.
I'm really
Come
glad
on,
Monty
bro.
Ossenfort didn't get cute.
They took
and try to
Marv.
trade back because at some point, don't pass up on great players.
Don't pass.
Players over picks in this one.
Yeah, players over picks. And going all the way back, the match with this franchise made a lot of sense because to me, Marvin Harrison Jr. was very similar to Larry Fitzgerald when Larry Fitzgerald was coming out.
He's really
he was a
nice.
pro
Come on, bro.
From day one. Polished route runner,
on, bro.
great ball skills and pass catching ability. Just has an ability to man the position like a #1. He is everything that you look for in a wide receiver one, and I think he's going to have a lot of success at the next level.
Yeah, I mean, clearly the yards after the catch, something that we saw often from him in Columbus. I mean, look.
Hey, cut him! Hey, bro, take away his scholarship right now.
Really, the yards after the catch.
Take away the scholarship. Oh. See, bro. See. And this is the mindset I have. This is me. That ain't happening. But again, bro, it's Marvin Harrison. You know, I gotta give him respect. But bro, yeah, you can. Hey, bro, you can revoke the scholarship. You can get it to somebody else, bro. Look at this dude, bro.
Next level.
Look at this.
Clearly,
Watch this
the
corner
yards
right
after
here.
the catch, something that we saw often
Watch
from him in
him.
Columbus.
Where are you going?
I mean, look at the smoothness in the top of the routes. I mean, that's where that craft comes in, right, Buck?
He has it. And when you have a dad that is a gold jacket guy, a Hall of Famer, just imagine what those conversations have been like since he's been
just took it and it. Come on,
since
bro.
he's first started playing.
Come on,
the game.
bro.
He
Like,
had,
you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, it isn't even close.
To watch him twice in person,
It isn't even
saw from
close.
his dad, but in a much bigger frame.
Yeah,
I had a
they're
chance to
going
watch
after him,
him
but
twice
wasn't even
in person. First time I saw
And
him
he
in
running by
person, he made
everybody.
arguably the greatest catch I've ever seen in a college football game, and it was on like an out route or an out-breaking route on the sideline where he got like the foot you wouldn't expect to come down inbounds, just inbounds. I didn't believe it when I saw it. It was so ridiculous. But those are the types of plays that he made week in and week out in Columbus. There for the Buckeyes, and I mean, just an absolute stud of a player.
It isn't even close,
you know, you hear and you talk to people inside their building, and they're like,
Flip
he's
the
a
head
worker,
around
like
and the
you
ball's
wouldn't
in the air.
believe.
Do
He's
you know how
not-
hard that is to do, bro? Do y'all understand how hard that is to do? For everybody everyone who plays football understands this. For people who don't, bro.
There for the Buckeyes.
When you have a face mask on, if you never worn a helmet before, you literally all you see is this. You don't have open vision. It's just like it's a tight window. And for him to flip his head and come on, bro. Like I said,
guys,
bro.
and I mean, just an absolute stud of a player.
The best receiving prospect you've ever seen.
You hear and you talk to people inside
Flip the
their
head,
building.
get back, flip the head, and then get back. Come on, bro. Catch it. Ball coming down, sun in his eye, defender right in his face.
Like he is a
Stop
worker,
playing with
like
him,
you
bro.
wouldn't believe. He's not
Look
involved.
at this.
In
It's
fact,
the
I mean,
same
his
route.
dad was
Got
saying
him
you need
cooked.
to get in there and complain for the ball more.
Bye.
That's not his style. He's not the diva.
Bad throw, and he still caught it, bro.
And, you know, I heard the knock against him that Malik Neighbors has that dog. Marvin Harrison Jr. doesn't have as much dog. But the problem is that I have with that is just go watch
He's nice,
tape.
bro. Okay,
Just
I
go
gotta
look at the
keep moving. I'm happy for him, bro. I'm so happy for him. All right, let's see the Chargers get.
First choice as a Chargers HC.
I see what you did.
Thank you, brother.
With the fifth pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Joe Alt, tackle, Notre Dame.
So they do take the left tackle from Notre Dame, even though Rashawn Slater is their all-pro. But for the moment, let's give Joe Alt his flowers.
Well, Joe Alt went from a tight end.
I thought they were gonna get a receiver because they just traded away Keenan Allen. But I guess and they released. Hold on, they traded away Keenan Allen and they released Mike Williams. Who are the receivers? Joshua Palmer. And Palmer's he's not a scrub. He ain't no Keenan Allen. And he ain't no Mike. I don't know who are the receivers. They have another pick or something coming up. I'm surprised they got a tackle.
Into a tackle, and within 2 years was the fifth pick.
I mean, they'll probably move him over to right tackle.
Draft. I think he'll be okay moving from left tackle to right tackle. He'll be able to pull that off. He is extremely long. You saw the dimensions. He's almost 6'9". This is Jonathan Ogden type height at left tackle. Length and range. You can't get into his chest. He does a great job of keeping his chest clean. You can't overpower him that way. In the run game for a big guy, he can roll his hips, get low, and create a lot of movement. You want to climb to the second level, which you're going to be doing a lot with Jim Harbaugh and this offensive system with the Chargers. He does that as well.
One sack allowed in 23. That's crazy, bro.
To protect Justin Herbert, and they are going to give Justin Herbert a running game. Two areas and two issues that have been there for the Chargers since he entered the league.
That's a fam cam right there, presented by Rocket Mortgage, showing the moment that the Alt family is essentially back in the National Football League, right? So there he is, Joe Alt, going to Los Angeles to protect Justin Herbert and start road grading for Jim Harbaugh.
You made some great points, Daniel, about what they're going to do. I think, Joel, you were anticipating that if this pick somehow...
There's no receiver taking air. I'm surprised, but who knows? Did they trade for somebody? Did they draft somebody else? I don't know. I just don't know. I'm surprised. I thought
getting the pad level down.
I thought it was for
and
sure. I
driving
thought for
from
sure
his
receiver.
forward. So
I for sure thought receiver.
A lot of times with taller tackles, they have a hard time getting the pad level down. They tend to get stood up as run blockers. He's a Notre Dame run blocker.
Giants
because he believes that bully ball works, and based on his track record,
Giants need a
he certainly
receiver
has a lot of success doing it that way.
With the sixth pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Malik Neighbors, wide receiver, LSU.
Okay, see, like I said, they got hired last year. in the second round. They got Jalen Hyatt in the second round last year. Now they get number one because
they do go wide receiver from LSU, just like back in the day. Odell, and it is Malik Neighbors coming
4-3-8
to the Giants' fold and bringing his remarkably dynamic style of play to the NFC East and an offense that currently will be quarterbacked by Drew Lock until Daniel Jones is healthy as it currently stands as he walks to the stage right now.
I talked to Brian Daboll before last year's draft, and I said, what do you need to get accomplished? He said, we might be the slowest team in the league. We've got to get faster. We've got to get more dynamic. They made an effort with that last year with Jalen Hyatt, big-time speed they've added, and now they get the most electrifying wide receiver in this class. Not the most polished, but a big play waiting to happen. That can be throwing the ball 60 yards down the field. That can be literally.
Hey, bro, he nice. Like he ain't Harrison. He's not the best receiver like fit, but he's like, bro, he cold, bro. I'm telling you, he cold. I've been saying that, bro. They're trying to receive
it. When he's running, you can see just the urgency that he has in creating some of those big plays. DJ, you said during this project he's got like a jetpack on his back. I mean, that's how he plays, whether he's running a route down the field or he's got the ball in the screen, tunnel screen.
And please let the Giants and the Jets do some preseason scrimmages because we're going to have a necklace off between Leak and Sauce, and they'll go at each other every day.
In the book, he's terrific with the ball in his hand.
As Lance, as you were saying, put him in the slot, man. They ran that slot fade to death. Down in Death Valley at LSU, and he was so successful on it. Put the ball in his hands, watch him. There it is, the slot fade.
And it again.
Just shows up. As Lance, as you were saying, put him in the slot.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Man, they ran
that slot
fade to death. Down in Death Valley at LSU.
Sign me,
and he
bro.
Was so successful on.
Sign me!
Put the ball in his hands.
I am not falling for that. Nah, bro.
And again.
Come on, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Safety right here.
Shows up.
My. Oh, get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here. Take the scholarship away, bro. Take the scholarship away.
Like that.
Again and again.
Take the scholarship. It's like, bro, with almost 10 yards of separation. 10.
Shows up.
10 yards.
And God.
Like
Look at this.
Again.
Dude.
Like
it's a 10. He's out of the frame.
that.
He's out of the.
Let me tell you something.
Hey,
when he gives you that little nod and go, you're done. It's a wrap. Because if you misstep on anything,
he read it right, but he gave him too much inside space here.
That little nod and go, you're done. It's a wrap. Because if you miss,
and then he hit him with the back out, and then I like that. I like that all day. Because he was in different formation. And the other one, the safety just stayed put, but he went back outside because he knew what the route was. He knew the route. This is good film right here. He knew it's the ebb and back out. But he said, all right, fine, I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna go seam.
If you
come on, bro.
Anything that he shows you, and he can tilt.
He's smart.
That's one of the
He's smart too, bro.
The polish isn't quite there as a route runner. Hasn't needed to be. They run in space a lot at LSU. But man, when you see what he's able to do with the hips, the feet, the suddenness, the burst, his ability to accelerate.
That's a good route, bro. We gotta keep moving on. It's only the first top 10 picks. Titan select, okay.
With the 7th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select J.C. Latham, tackle, Alabama.
A lot of offensive guys so far. No defensive guys.
Well, we had tackles go at 5 and 7. Not a surprise either spot. The Tennessee Titans, this was a glaring need for them. Will Levis needs some help, needs some protection.
They
were tied for 28th in sacks allowed last year. Latham is a mammoth human being. Played at right tackle there. He's also played inside at guard. I believe he'll be a left tackle in the NFL, Charles. The upside with him in terms of what he can become, big-time recruit, big-time talent, I think there's still more there for him.
He's like those things at the airport. He's an APM. Automated people mover, right? But here's the other part. Bill Callahan was the coach in Cleveland when they drafted Jedrick Wills out of Alabama, right tackle his college career. They converted him to left tackle. Bill Callahan is now the offensive.
Let me tell you how trash Jedrick Wills is, bro. He is the worst, bro. I'm telling you, when I see him on the field, I have anxiety, bro, watching him play. I'm a Browns fan, so I watch all the games. I see all of it, bro. Jedrick Wills gives me anxiety. He is so bad at football. And I think this is why, low-key. I think if you would have kept him at right tackle, he would have been fine. This is what I think, generally. If you would have kept him at right tackle, he would have been fine. Moving him to left tackle, I think moving him to the left side, it ruined his career. But he's not good. He's not good at all. He's trash. Because that year, I think we signed Jack Conklin. And he's right tackle, so he moved Jay to the left side with that. Bro, he's not a good tackle, bro. Like, he's not. I don't know, bro. He's average, but bro. And he is always holding every game. You see Nick Chubb run 20-yard run. Or you get a Cooper play, you get Njoku, doing something nice. All of a sudden holding. Offense number 71. Like, it's just like, do it every time, bro. Like, you gotta, come on, bro.
Line coach for the Tennessee.
And then we lost Callahan. We lost Bill Callahan. The best O-line coach ever. We lost him.
The Titans, if you're talking about converting a guy from right tackle to left tackle, and they were going to do it last year, but Michael Proctor was there. And they decided to just leave J.C. Latham. Guess what?
He just wink at the...
He's going to make the move now.
See, this thing, these pretty tackles, man. That's what Jedrick Wills was. Pretty tackle, pretty boy. Pretty boy. Not really that good, bro. Pretty. That's what I'm saying. Let me see the film, though. Cause I remember Wills. He came out of college. He was like, I'm a mauler. I'm a dog. I'm like, okay. And then I'll be watching rookie year. He's trash. I'm like, you're garbage. You're not good. And then from Bama too.
Nationwide helps millions of people prepare for their financial future. I'm here to help you prepare for the NFL draft.
Dominated the point of attack.
Second offensive lineman off the board is J.C. Latham, who had really been making, it seems like a push, at least through draft buzz in the last couple of days and couple of weeks, so much so we thought he might end up being the first one off the board. What do we love about it here, Lance?
What we love about it is he's got strong hands now. When he gets his hands on you, you're probably not getting away once he sinks in. I like the fact that he can anchor up. You see him get wide with the base, unlock the hips, the knees, the ankles. He has the ability, as you saw right there, to deal with spin moves and passes off twists. So a lot of the stuff we show is the passing game, but I think the run game is where he shines. And this is why he's my number one tackle on the board. He is an elite run blocker.
Play right here.
He is a mauler. He stays after. He didn't get you one time. He wanted to go get you two times. He's got the attitude.
All right, keep moving on.
Which is probably part of the calculus here as well.
Here we go.
With the 8th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Michael Penix Jr.
Well, there it is.
Wow.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Wait. The do-rag? The do-rag? They took Michael Penix?
That is the first surprise of the NFL Draft, to say the least.
They just signed Kirk Cousins for a 4-year deal. Wait. What? Hold on. After all the injuries, all the scrutiny, all that, bro, and he's going to be the backup to Kirk Cousins?
The fourth quarterback off the board is Michael Penix Jr. He is a top 10 selection, and he is going to the place that just made a very expensive investment in a veteran quarterback, and it's kind of wild that Kirk Cousins arrives in Atlanta. He signs in Atlanta. He leaves Minnesota to go to Atlanta. Minnesota is sticking around, and with this selection, having J.J. McCarthy get one more.
Because Minnesota picks in the next 3 picks.
Pick closer to them with the Bears on the clock, the Jets after them, and there is the Vikings. But again, placing that aside, Michael Penix Jr. is going to Atlanta.
And this is a huge arm. You see Joe Flacco's name on the bottom. The way the ball spins out of his hand, it is very reminiscent of Joe Flacco, and you talk about Justin Herbert just spinning the football. It is ridiculous with his arm strength. This is from the Texas game, attacking over the top down the field. He can play on top of the coverage. This was a question mark. In the Texas game, he answered it. His ability to navigate around some pressure, move around within the pocket. Look at his placement to Rome Odunze down the field. Beautiful ball. Again, outside the numbers, he's fantastic. Over the top, he's fantastic. And when you need to fit the ball in tight windows, watch him beat the safety with this throw. Again, it looks like he's...
Hold on, let's not forget now. The last time, what happened when the Falcons took a left-handed quarterback in the first round? What happened? They got Mike Vick. They got a baller.
Throwing a Nerf ball. Bro. Yeah. He has got a ridiculous arm. Now, there's injuries. That's something that some teams were concerned about. His 4 seasons at Indiana all ended in injury.
But the last 2 years.
He's been healthy the last 2 years, and he's played out of his mind. But this is fascinating because we were talking about he's a little bit older. Yeah. Do you want to get him on the field? He's not getting on the field with Kirk Cousins in that contract right now.
Well, I'll tell you, when he gets on the field, all right, you said he throws a great deep ball. I would agree. He throws the best
24, I think.
Deep to intermediate pass in this draft, but it's more than just a throw. It's a pass. The ability to pass the ball with leverage down the field, when you watch him, everything is always away from the defender. We talk about 50-50.
Wow. Just like Nationwide helps millions of people prepare for their financial future, I'm here to help you prepare for
situations with wide receivers. What? Well, he gives his wide receivers better odds than that because the ball is always in the proper spot down the field. And I think that's an incredibly rare trait. He's got long.
I didn't think he was, bro. I didn't think he was going this high. I thought he might go like mid first round.
Arms, big hands, and he spins it as well.
I keep forgetting this right here, the quarterback. I keep forgetting this slip here.
As anybody, when you just look at a guy that takes the ball and is in the pocket and controls the game from the pocket.
Michael Penix. What? Bro, what? I did not see this coming. All right, Bears second pick. Let's see. I'm so surprised.
23 years old.
I'm trying to figure out what we're doing here.
With the 9th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft,
now, probably?
The Chicago Bears select Rome Odunze.
Yo! Hey, bro. Bears? Look, dude, and the other day they was on the plane together, right? Isn't that what I saw? The other day they was on a plane together.
Wide receiver, Washington.
So the guys who came on the same flight from Los Angeles commercially are gonna hop on Air McCaskey to go to Chicago together. And Caleb Williams drafted first overall into an offense that already had Keenan Allen and DJ Moore. Will have Rome Odunze at his disposal this fall. What a windfall for the Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams 1, Rome Odunze 9.
Caleb Williams has already been throwing with Rome Odunze and Keenan Allen. Maybe he saw the future of where this thing was going. Well, you talk about transforming it.
Standing. Dude, it's just doing it on a consistent basis. It's learning to play to his top speed. But when you look at Keenan Allen, he's a guy who is able to play faster than his time speed.
This doesn't surprise me. I'm just surprised with the other ones. I still can't believe
when the ball goes up,
can't believe they took Michael Penix 8 overall. I still can't believe that. I still can't.
Body control in the air. You'll always see the arm extension and going to snatch the ball with strong hands outside of his frame. Right there, he showed you a little double move. He's got better speed than you think because he doesn't always play to that top speed. That's what I saw right there. That little whip route shows the ability to become a more refined route runner, in my opinion. But the ball tracking, the winning the ball, when the ball goes.
Penix at 8 for the Falcons. And now Odunze at 9, whose new quarterback shared a flight to Detroit with him. Good news is, no souls.
That is crazy.
About 20 minutes ago, here's the commissioner to make it official.
To help make the Minnesota Vikings selection, we are honored to have with us the surviving mother, brothers, and nephew of fallen hero, United States Army Sergeant Zachary Ewing. Zachary died after a battle with cancer, a cancer that was discovered after he was injured during his second deployment to Iraq. We salute him and thank his family and TAPS, the Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors, which offers care to those grieving the loss of a military loved one. I'm now going to turn this over to Sergeant Ewing's nephew, Asher, who will announce the pick in honor of his uncle.
With the 10th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select
J.J. McCarthy,
quarterback.
See, every time I get the quarterback, I keep on forgetting this right here. It tells me what's gonna happen. I keep forgetting about it. They took JJ McCarthy. They probably wanted Michael Penix. Maybe not though. Maybe not.
And a huge ovation
from
the Wolverine heavy crowd here in Detroit.
Get dog out of there, bro. He got more screen time than anybody in America. He got more screen time.
Township, Michigan. He is going to Minnesota.
Why didn't you just do this for? Come on, bro. Stop. That was corny. That was corny.
And he is the quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings, joining a room with Sam Darnold, who was signed earlier.
Cold weather, tough rebuild, tough division. You could go to the Giants.
He just won a championship. Now you got top 10
pick. He goes to Kevin O'Connell's offense. This is tailor-made. And the thing that really stands out about J.J. McCarthy, you got to start with intangibles. Teams love the fact he was 63-3, dating all the way back to high school.
I'm going to skip all this because I hate Michigan. I'm going to skip all this stuff. But that's the end of the video, man. I'm doing 11 through 20 next. I still cannot believe they took Michael Penix Jr. I still can't believe that, bro. Wow. Anyway, y'all, that's the end of the video, man. Like, comment, sub, man. Hey, I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace.